I am genuinely excited to share this product with you guys. When you said I can talk about food, I had like 5 things that I want to talk about, but this is hands down, no brainer, the number one thing that I would like to share with everybody. This is Simple Mills. And just to give you a little bit of background about myself, I am gluten-free. I've been gluten-free for a long time. And those of you who have been gluten-free for a long time know the struggle in the beginning, and you know how far we have come. Also, to put a little twist on that, I now do keto and intermittent fasting. So I don't do keto all the time, but what keto has trained me to do is to look at the ingredients in the food as well as make my own foods. So the best thing I can say about this Simple Mills, this is going to be the Artisan bread out of their collection. The Artisan bread only has almond flour, arrowroot, flax meal, tapioca starch, sea salt, and baking soda. That is it. That's it. So when you look at other breads, you see that they have, not only do they have grains in them, which my body flourishes without the grains, but it has sugar, it has wheat, it has ingredients that I have no idea what it is. Like, why? Why is all this in the bread? It's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. So with this, the only thing that you would add is eggs, olive oil, and apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is great for the body as well. So this isn't necessarily like a keto brand or like a keto thing, but it has really clean ingredients and it's grain free. And my body flourishes without the grains. And it is really good. Like, it's not... It smells amazing when you get it out the oven. It smells amazing. And the apple cider vinegar gives it a sweet, kind of a sourdough bread smell. This bread has a great bounce and a great consistency to it. It's very moist, and it's just a really clean brand, and it's a really, really good bread. It's a really good bread. I buy this bread for myself, and my 4-year-old daughter eats it all. Go figure. Like, she doesn't want to eat anything, but she wants to eat all my bread. So I would highly recommend it. They have other things in their collection. They have brownies, which I get all the time. And the brownies are actually made with like coconut sugar as well as a few other ingredients. And they have pancakes, they have cupcakes and muffins. They have lots of great things in their brands. Definitely check them out. This has changed my life, and I'm glad I just changed yours. We're going to take another quick look at the box. Now, I've been buying this bread for about maybe 2-3 years now, and the box has had a facelift. And I'm just going to let you guys know really quick that once the box received a facelift sometime last year, they changed the recipe in the back. Now, the ingredients are all still the same, and the ingredients that go into it and the ingredients that they put in it are all still the same, but they changed the quantity of how much vinegar and how much water should be added. Before, it was about a 1/4 cup of vinegar. I can't remember how much water it was before, but now they only have 3 tablespoons of vinegar and a 1/2 cup of water. So I noticed when I tried the new recipe that they had that it was drier and it didn't taste the same. I didn't enjoy it. So just to let you guys know that I tweaked the recipe back to what it was like originally, which was more along the line of a 1/4 cup of vinegar. So I put a little bit less than a 1/4 cup of vinegar in it, and I add a little bit less than a 1/2 cup of water when I make my bread, and I just eyeball it. So I just encourage you guys to try the way that they have tweaked the recipe. Try it that way, and if you feel like it's a little dry, go ahead and add a little bit more vinegar and just kind of eyeball it from there, because you really can get that moist bounce to the bread with a little bit more vinegar and water and moisture added to the mix. I went ahead and made a batch of the bread, and I'm going to pull a piece out just to show you the consistency and what it actually looks like. As you can see, it just comes right out. I just put a little butter in the pan to keep it from sticking. I'm going to pull it apart here, and you can see the way it stretches and the way it tears. Now, if you know gluten-free products, you don't typically see that. Typically, the bread is a lot drier unless it's made with cheese or unless it's made with something fatty like sour cream. this bread bounces right back into its regular shape when you push down on it, and the top of it has a nice crust on it. Typically, I like to make this bread in muffin pans, but this time I made them in the little mini loaf pans. Now, if you know gluten-free products, also, once a product has cooled down, it just gets kind of dry and it doesn't have the same consistency as when it's fresh out the oven. So these have cooled down. I'm going to cut this in half. This is just a butter knife, a worn out butter knife. I'm going to cut it in half and just let you know how soft and moist it is and how easily it cuts. My daughter can eat this product as is, just plain. I prefer to put a little butter on it and eat up. If you're thinking about trying this product, let me know. Leave a comment below. If you have tried this product, also leave a comment and let me know what you think about it. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep it simple. Okay, that was stupid.